Happy Monday, my friend. Donnie Baker here with the LPR Sound Foundation. April is tax month here in the United States federally, and some states have state taxes you have to file. You got to file your taxes. It's just a way of life, and that's what happens. Got a story I want to share with you. And if you're ready, sit back and listen to a tale of what can actually happen in real life. The year was 1980 something, and I was a youngster just getting into my business, just getting into working in the audio industry, and I worked for someone and they paid me cash. And I thought, that's cash money. Nobody knows about that. Ain't nobody gonna find out about that. I'm not gonna file taxes. Yeah, all right. Y'all see where I'm going with the story, right? Here's what happened. 7 years later, that person that paid me got audited by the IRS for that year that he paid me cash money. They had access to my information because we traveled internationally and had to have my social security number and my address and my telephone number. They actually had a copy of my passport. I mean, they had my information. During the audit from the year 1980 something, this guy, they asked, the IRS said, "Oh, I see you paid this person X amount of dollars. What happened with that? I don't see any tax forms on that." And he said, "Oh, I paid this guy. Here's his name, here's his address, here's his phone number, here's his social security number, here's a copy of his passport." Dude, it took the IRS 3 years to find me. We were now residing in Las Vegas. So now it's 10 years since I had been paid the cash money and didn't file my taxes. Just an idiot. I mean, okay, look, I'm gonna admit it, man. I'm just a dumbass. I didn't know. I'm a kid, bro. I'm just like, I just started, I'm like, pooh, that's cash money, man. Nobody knows about that. That's going in my pocket. So I just didn't even file that year. I'm just like, the whole year, man, I got paid cash money. I didn't make no money. Why'd I need to file taxes? 10 years later, the IRS is knocking on my door. Literally knocking on the door. I open the door and they're like, "Hey, remember 1980 something, you didn't pay taxes that year. You didn't even file. And we got information that you got paid a lot of money from somebody cash. So here's what you owe us." They wanted me to write a check. I don't know about y'all, man, but I can't write that check like that, man. Here's what happens. Now, had I filed, and this is what I'm getting to. I'm getting to the point. Had I filed for that year, my tax bill would have been maybe $1,100, which I could have offset with deductions. Because I'm an entrepreneur, I'm a sole proprietor, doing business as person. I could have written this stuff off I could have written off all the gas, the food, the clothes I had to buy for the year. I could have written all that off, and my tax bill would have been, I wouldn't have had to pay anything to the IRS. I could have deducted from the tax bill what I had to buy to do the job. We're gonna get into that in a minute. So my tax bill in 1980 something might have been $1,100. Now, when the IRS is knocking on my door, they want me to write a check for $47,500 because it included penalties, interest, fines, and of course the taxes. They said, so to not go to jail, you need to write us a check or come down to the office, chat with one of our agents, and we can maybe work out a deal. Needless to say, I was at the IRS office within that week negotiating with an agent from the IRS. I was able to negotiate my bill down to $37,500, and they put me on a monthly payment plan. That payment plan took me 25 years to pay off. Y'all gonna pay the bill if you don't file your taxes. Now, here's my point. It's tax season here in the United States, and I want to urge you to do the right thing and not put the cash money in your pocket and not pay your taxes and not file your taxes. Even though you're not going to pay anything, you still have to file. So here's what I'm going to do, man. I've got this. There's the Audio Business Building Academy, which I'm going to show you how to get access to it. But here is a screen share from the Audio Business Building Academy. Okay, this is the module all about taxes. It says right here, we don't need to pay no taxes. Now, that is a line from a movie. I hope y'all know that. This module in the Audio Business Building Academy explains how to not pay that much in tax. Yeah, you're still gonna file. Yeah, you may still owe taxes. I'm gonna share with you the legal ways and the legitimate ways that you can offset tax money especially as a sole proprietor doing business as, or even a sole proprietor LLC, there are ways that you can basically not pay your taxes legally. You hear about this all the time. Oh, that president is not paying his taxes. Exactly, because he understands how the tax laws work, and he understands how to use those tax laws that are in place to his advantage. And I'm gonna share with you the same thing. This is how it's done. This is how things get done in the business world. You are a legit business. Even though you have not registered your business yet, you are a business. It's time for you to step up, grow up, learn how things work. All this came from the research that I did when in the 1980 something issue came up in my life. I can't write that check, so I need to figure out how to not have this happen to me ever again. This was like the beginning of the internet stage in the 1990s and the middle 1990s maybe. And so I did my research and I figured it out. From that point forward, I now do my taxes in this way. And yes, that's just how it's gonna work. I know this is like a little bit different than the normal Monday videos that I post on YouTube for you, but I really want to stress this is something that's super important. It's super important that you, one, register your company as a business legit in the state or location wherever you are. There's different laws everywhere you go. In the Audio Business Building Academy, I give you access to the places where you can go figure out what those laws are. It's just a click away, man. It's real simple. Here's how you get access to my Audio Business Building Academy. There's a ton of stuff in here. There's 5 modules and then a bonus module, and it's all about building your business, hence the name Audio Business Building Academy. If you are a music producer, if you are an audio engineer, if you are a studio owner, oh my goodness, this is for you. So here's how you get access to this. Go to learnprorecording.com/membership1. This is going to give you access to our membership. Okay, in the VIP membership is access to 1, the Audio Business Building Academy, and 2, the Introduction to Audio Engineering, and 3, the Advanced Audio Engineering courses. Now, we used to sell these courses for $297 each. Now they're just in the community. You join the community for 1 month. If you don't like it, cancel. But for that month, you have access to all 3 of those courses for the low price of $19. I mean, bro, it's $19. And the access to the Audio Business Building Academy is well worth the $19 price tag. Tax season is upon us, and there's no way you can get out of it. You have to do it. But why not do it? Why not do it the legal, legit way and not pay taxes? Not pay. You have to file, but you may not have to pay. In the Audio Business Building Academy, there is a download with this module, ways to save on taxes. It's a PDF, maybe 15 pages long, that shares with you how to do this, the step-by-step plan on how to do it. Now, please keep in mind, I am not a tax professional. I am not an attorney. I myself am an audio engineer. I myself am registered as a sole proprietor doing business as in California. If you want to look up the difference between LLC and DBA, I'll put a link right here for you. You can go check that out. There's a video on that. Do you have to be an LLC? No, you don't. Is it cool to have the word, the letters LLC after your name? Okay, cool. But do you have to have that? You don't have to have that, but you do have to register your business at least as a sole proprietor DBA. DBA stands for doing business as. Some states may call that a fictitious business name statement. Hopefully you guys got something out of this. Hopefully you're gonna go join the membership for the month and check out the Audio Business Building Academy. Man, build this business. Make this business, your company. Make your company your business so that you can take advantage of the laws that are on the books for you to take advantage of. Stop just paying taxes and not thinking about how cool it is to not pay taxes. I'm just saying. So go grab that, go check that out. We'll see you on Wednesday, where we either do the blog post or the Pro Tools tips. Those are coming every Wednesday. I think this week is a blog post. Next week we will post a Pro Tools tip. Thursday we do the tech tip Thursday. Those are cool. Don't forget about the Friday Live. Go down right now and subscribe to the channel. Come hang out with us on Friday. Ask the questions, man. Ask the questions about taxes. I am more than happy to help you learn how to not pay your taxes. Not that you're not gonna file your taxes. Yes, you're absolutely gonna file your taxes, but yeah, maybe you can offset them a little bit with some things you have to buy in order to get your business done, if you know what I'm saying. They're called tax deductions for a reason. You're deducting money from your taxes. Awesome. So we'll see you next time. My name is Donnie B, and I am gonna get out of here.